Hello there. Welcome to the Fact of Earth. Tonight, you are invited into a serene exploration of unexplained phenomena. These are quiet enigmas scientists still ponder. They search for clear answers, but none have yet emerged. Imagine a world where familiar understanding gives way to the baffling. The edges of human knowledge blur into a profound mystery. It is like the distant horizon at twilight. You might picture whispers echoing from the deepest corners of the cosmos. These are subtle anomalies. They challenge our fundamental assumptions about how everything works. Deep inside the universe's intricate design, certain truths seem to stubbornly resist every attempt at conventional categorization. They defy explanation. Scientists observe these occurrences. They document patterns with painstaking care. They gather data, yet they frequently find themselves standing at the precipice of understanding. They gaze into a silence where answers should reside. It feels as though the cosmos itself holds secrets just beyond our grasp. Think of a hidden city. These quiet observations have withstood rigorous scrutiny and verification. Still, they offer no traditional scientific resolution. These are not mere curiosities. They are challenges to our established frameworks of physics, biology, and consciousness. Persistent questions echo through academia. They resonate across the vast reality we inhabit. Each instance represents a delicate thread in the tapestry of existence. It refuses to align with its weave. It creates unsettling discord. You will journey with us through 100 such instances. Each is a testament to the immense vastness of what remains unknown. Each fact stands as a silent question mark. It is a puzzle piece, missing from the grand mosaic of our scientific comprehension. Allow your mind to wander. Embrace the quiet wonder of the unexplained. We embark on this voyage into mystery. Let's unfold these 100 strange truths that continue to elude full explanation. Somewhere within the cosmic tapestry, a profound secret whispers through the voids. Scientists observe that most of the universe, perhaps 85% of all matter, is entirely unseen. Imagine if your entire world were built upon foundations you could not perceive. This invisible substance, known as dark matter, profoundly shapes the galaxies around you. It pulls them into their grand, swirling dances, dictating their very motion. Yet, it offers no light, no radiation, no direct interaction with anything you can measure. Your most powerful telescopes and sensitive detectors remain utterly blind to its silent presence. It feels as though an unseen hand guides the stars, a colossal, hidden force. This force operates without revealing its true nature or composition. Despite decades of dedicated research and countless experiments, dark matter continues to elude every scientific probe. It is a fundamental piece of the universe's grand design, a mystery at its very heart. You are left to ponder this vast, dark ocean. It cradles everything you know, yet reveals nothing of itself. As you contemplate the quiet enigmas of our world, your thoughts might drift to the boundless space beyond. Somewhere within that cosmic expanse, powerful flashes of radio energy suddenly appear. These fleeting signals, known as fast radio bursts, last for mere milliseconds. Yet, in that brief instant, a single burst unleashes more power than our sun produces in a full day. Imagine a cosmic lighthouse, its invisible beam sweeping across billions of light years. It blinks once, then vanishes into the profound silence. Astronomers detect these enigmatic events from distant galaxies using powerful radio telescopes. The precise origin of these spectacular, millisecond-long explosions remains a deep scientific mystery. Scientists still debate their cause, wondering if they are stellar cataclysms or something entirely unknown. This cosmic riddle reminds you that the universe holds countless secrets, just beyond our understanding. You might feel a quiet wonder at these distant, unexplained beacons. They shine briefly in the immense, silent dark, then fade. You might stand in a place of profound quiet, expecting only stillness. Yet, sometimes, the silence itself holds a deeper, more elusive secret. In Taos, New Mexico, many residents describe a low, persistent humming sound. It is a deep, resonant tone, often compared to a distant diesel engine or the soft, rhythmic thrum of an unseen machine echoing from beneath the earth. This Taos hum is not a shared experience for everyone. Only about 2% of the local population claims to hear it. For those who do, it can be a constant, often maddening presence, a sound that permeates their homes and follows them through the high desert air. Scientists have journeyed to Taos, deploying sensitive acoustic equipment, attempting to capture and trace its source with precision. They have indeed measured distinct, low-frequency vibrations in the area, confirming its physical existence. Yet, despite their careful observations and advanced technology, the origin of this pervasive hum remains completely unknown, a true enigma. It feels as though the very landscape is breathing a silent, inaudible song, a cosmic clock ticking softly, audible only to a select few, a hidden city humming beneath the quiet surface of the world. You might wonder what other hidden frequencies drift through the world, just beyond the reach of our everyday senses, waiting patiently to be heard. Beyond the familiar world, you sense a deeper current of unexplained phenomena. Imagine a storm raging outside your window, the sky alive with thunder and sudden flashes. Then, for a fleeting moment, a glowing orb drifts silently. It is roughly the size of a grapefruit. This is ball lightning, a phenomenon reported across continents for centuries. Scientists have documented thousands of eyewitness accounts, yet its true nature remains elusive. You might hear of it appearing in Russia, or perhaps in the quiet valleys of England. Some describe it as a shimmering sphere, while others recall a fiery globe that might pass through walls, or even appear inside aircraft cabins. These fleeting apparitions typically last only a few seconds, sometimes vanishing with a soft pop, sometimes simply fading away. Despite countless laboratory attempts to recreate it, the precise mechanism behind its formation and sustained energy defies current understanding. It is as if nature holds a specific secret, revealed only in these rare luminous instances. It is a silent, luminous secret. This transient visitor from the heart of a storm reminds you of hidden atmospheric forces, waiting to be understood. As you consider the silent immensity of the cosmos, imagine a sudden, deliberate whisper breaking through the void. In 1977, an observatory in Ohio detected an unusually strong radio signal from deep space. It lasted for precisely 72 seconds. Then, it vanished, as abruptly as it first appeared. A researcher reviewing the data was astonished by its intensity and unique pattern. He simply wrote, "Wow," on the printout, giving the event its enduring name. Scientists have since searched the same patch of sky countless times. They listened intently for a repetition, but the signal has never returned. It was as if a distant, unseen hand briefly tapped on a window to our universe. A singular message was delivered, then it withdrew into the profound, unyielding shadows. This remains one of the most perplexing, unexplained facts in our quest for cosmic understanding. It was a fleeting glimpse of something truly unknown. You are left with the quiet echo of that solitary, powerful message. A profound question now hangs in the interstellar void, waiting for an answer that may never come. Deep inside your own intricate biology, an unseen influence quietly resides, constantly shaping your physical experience. You might believe that true healing is solely a matter of precise chemistry and complex biological mechanisms. Yet, scientists consistently observe patients recovering from various ailments after receiving treatments with no active ingredients. This profound and mysterious phenomenon is known as the placebo effect. Imagine a simple sugar pill easing chronic pain. Picture a saline injection reducing severe nausea. It is as if your mind itself holds a secret, potent pharmacy within its silent depths. Doctors witness this subtle yet undeniable power daily in trials and practice. The precise neurological pathways through which this occurs remain a profound mystery. It is a true enigma within the human form. It feels as though your internal landscape possesses a hidden master switch. This switch is capable of rerouting distress signals or activating dormant repair systems. Researchers endlessly debate its origins. Does it stem purely from the power of expectation, or from conditioned responses learned over time? Perhaps it is a deeper, uncharted connection between conscious thought and physical tissue. This quiet, self-healing capacity challenges our deepest scientific understanding of the body's true limits. It reminds you that powerful forces for well-being may lie not in external compounds, but within your unspoken beliefs. You are a vessel of remarkable, unmapped capabilities, a living testament to the mind's silent, potent influence. Imagine a visitor from beyond the reach of our sun, an enigma named Oumuamua. This peculiar, cigar-shaped object was the first interstellar traveler ever observed passing through our solar system. Then, as it began its long journey back to the stars, it inexplicably sped up, gaining momentum without any visible cause. Scientists grappled with this unexpected acceleration, a phenomenon that defied the known laws of physics for natural objects. It was as if a silent, unseen force had given it a final, profound push. Like a ship catching an invisible wind in the cosmic ocean, the most common theory suggested it might be a comet, ejecting gas we simply could not detect from Earth, a ghost of ice and dust releasing its hidden breath. Yet, this explanation felt incomplete to many, leaving a lingering doubt within the scientific community. Whispers even emerged of more exotic possibilities, of a silent vessel, an engineered marvel from another star system, navigating the void with an unknown purpose. You are left to ponder this cosmic riddle, a fleeting glimpse of something truly alien that passed through our neighborhood and then vanished, leaving only questions in its wake. You notice how a single, involuntary gesture can spread like a soft current through a quiet gathering. This is the curious enigma of contagious yawning, where the sight of another's wide mouth often prompts your own. Such mirroring behavior extends far beyond human experience, observed in the social dynamics of chimpanzees, wolves, and even some species of birds. Despite its universal presence, the precise biological reason for this shared response remains a deep, quiet secret. Scientists have explored various theories, suggesting it might be a primitive form of empathy, a signal for social bonding, or even a subtle mechanism for regulating brain temperature. Yet, no single explanation has fully illuminated this common act, as if a hidden conductor orchestrates a silent chorus of sighs. The mystery deepens when you consider that merely thinking about yawning can sometimes trigger the sensation. It is a quiet reminder that some of life's most familiar rhythms still hold their deepest, unexplained truths. Let this gentle mystery settle softly within you as you begin to drift. As you drift through the quiet truths already revealed, another unseen force moves through the cosmos. Imagine tiny particles, beyond comprehension, striking Earth from the depths of space. Some of these cosmic travelers carry more kinetic energy than a baseball thrown by a professional pitcher. Yet, this immense power is compressed into a single atomic nucleus. Scientists call these phenomena cosmic rays. Their most extreme forms, known as ultra-high-energy cosmic rays, present a profound enigma. For decades, researchers have observed these powerful events, the precise mechanisms accelerating them to such incredible velocities remain stubbornly out of reach. Current astrophysical models, designed for stellar explosions and black hole activity, struggle to account for their sheer individual power. It is as if an unseen celestial engine exists, operating at a scale and with a force far beyond our present understanding. This constant, silent bombardment from the void reminds you that even the most fundamental laws of physics hold hidden depths. It reveals strange facts at the edge of comprehension. As you rest, these powerful, unexplained visitors continue their journey through the universe. They are a quiet testament to the countless mysteries that still await discovery. You notice a quiet familiarity wash over you, a scene playing out as if you have already witnessed it. This sensation, known as déjà vu, arrives unbidden, making the present feel like a memory. It is a common, yet profoundly unsettling, experience for many people across the globe. It is not merely a strong memory. Instead, a curious sense of precognition washes over you. It feels like a brief, fleeting glimpse into a preordained moment. You might hear words spoken or see an object placed. A deep certainty then settles, convincing you this exact instant has occurred before. Neuroscientists have explored this phenomenon for decades. They suggest it could arise from a temporary glitch in memory processing or a slight delay in the brain's perception pathways. Some theories even touch upon the idea of parallel universes or subtle shifts in consciousness. However, these intriguing notions remain within the realm of speculation. This persistent riddle of the mind stands as another of Earth's strange facts. It is a testament to the intricate workings we have yet to fully comprehend. Allow this peculiar sense of remembered time to gently recede. You are simply experiencing one of the quiet wonders that define our shared mysterious existence. Somewhere within the vastness of our blue planet, you might imagine the ocean as a predictable, rhythmic entity. Yet, deep within its immense depths, something entirely different can suddenly emerge without warning. These are rogue waves, colossal walls of water that tower above ships, often appearing in seas that were calm just moments before. Imagine a wave that can reach the height of a 10-story building, rising unexpectedly from the surface, a liquid mountain against the horizon. Such events were once dismissed as sailors' myths, but modern instruments have confirmed their terrifying reality. Scientists still puzzle over the precise conditions that conjure these ephemeral giants. They defy common wave patterns, making them incredibly difficult to predict. It feels as though the ocean itself holds a secret. A raw power occasionally breaks free from its expected rhythms. This quiet reminder suggests that even the most familiar parts of our world hold profound, unexplained forces. You might wonder what other hidden powers stir beneath the surface, waiting for their moment to reveal themselves. Imagine a treasure pulled from the sea, not of gold, but of gears. This is the Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek device recovered from a shipwreck over a century ago. Its intricate bronze gears were designed to predict astronomical positions and eclipses with astonishing accuracy. You gaze upon its complexity, feeling as though you hold a fragment of a lost cosmic clock. Discovered in the wreck of an ancient ship, its gears were designed to track the sun, moon, and planets, even predicting eclipses with remarkable precision. Scientists still marvel at its sophistication, which seems to leap forward 1,000 years beyond its era. The engineering required to craft such a precise instrument remains a profound mystery. It stands as a silent testament to unknown ancient knowledge, suggesting a level of astronomical and mechanical understanding far beyond what history records for that time. It is a quiet reminder that the echoes of brilliant minds can persist through the ages. They challenge our understanding of what was once possible. Such strange facts whisper of hidden depths in the past, inviting your thoughts to wander. Somewhere within the silent ballet of the cosmos, you might encounter structures that defy simple explanation. Around Saturn's northern pole, a colossal storm takes the precise shape of a hexagon. Each side of this geometric marvel stretches wider than Earth itself, a perpetual vortex unlike anything seen elsewhere. Scientists observe its swirling clouds, baffled by how such a perfect six-sided pattern can form and sustain itself within a fluid atmosphere. It feels as though an ancient, unseen architect drew a perfect blueprint upon the gas giant's face, a silent, rotating monument to unknown physics. The forces at play remain a profound mystery, a cosmic puzzle suspended in gas. This enduring enigma reminds you of the quiet, complex dance of forces shaping distant worlds. Somewhere within your own being, you perceive the quiet hum of awareness. This subjective experience, the very essence of you, remains one of science's most profound mysteries. Scientists map the brain's intricate neural networks. They observe countless electrical signals firing with astonishing speed. Yet, how these physical processes create conscious thought still eludes understanding. Your unique inner feeling of being is not fully explained. It is as if you hold a magnificent instrument, capable of producing beautiful music. But the very act of hearing that music, of truly experiencing it, exists beyond the instrument itself. Some researchers propose consciousness is an emergent property. It is a grand symphony, arising from individual notes. Others suggest it might be fundamental to the universe. Perhaps it is woven into reality itself, like a hidden city waiting to be fully explored. You carry this unexplained wonder, a quiet testament to the strange facts of your own being. Deep within the Earth's quiet history, some events defy easy explanation, becoming part of the strange facts that linger. You might picture the remote Siberian taiga in 1908. Suddenly, an immense explosion occurred, flattening 80 million trees across 2,000 square kilometers. Its power was staggering, equivalent to 15 megatons of TNT or 1,000 Hiroshima bombs. Yet, despite this widespread devastation, no impact crater was ever discovered on the ground. Scientists theorize it was a comet or asteroid. It detonated high in the atmosphere, never quite reaching the surface. This suggests the object vaporized entirely, leaving behind only the evidence of its colossal shockwave. It feels as though a cosmic clock paused its silent ticking for a moment of unseen fury. A silent, powerful hand seemed to brush the world. This strange, unblemished scar on the landscape remains one of the planet's most profound and unexplained phenomena. It stands as a true enigma among the quiet truths. You might wonder what other celestial whispers pass unnoticed above us. They leave only questions in their wake as the night deepens. You might think the drama of a thunderstorm unfolds entirely beneath the clouds, a spectacle of rain and thunder. Yet, far above the tempest, a different kind of light show takes place, silent and rarely seen. Imagine vast, shimmering columns of red reaching upwards from the storm's crown into the mesosphere. These are red sprites, ethereal bursts of plasma, ignored for decades as pilots' tales or optical illusions. It was only in the late 20th century that cameras confirmed their existence, revealing their fleeting, majestic forms. Even now, their precise mechanisms remain elusive, a complex dance of electrical charges and atmospheric gases. Scientists continue to study these high-altitude lightning cousins, trying to decode their rapid, mysterious genesis. They are like silent lanterns in the dark, briefly illuminating the boundary where our world meets the edge of space. You might close your eyes and picture these fleeting crimson giants dancing unseen above the storm. You might gaze upon a zebra, its striking pattern a familiar sight in the wild. Following nature's intricate designs, you find another enigma woven into the fabric of life. The bold black and white stripes, so distinct and clear, conceal a purpose scientists still cannot fully grasp. For centuries, these vivid markings have puzzled observers, standing as a testament to nature's complex artistry. You might consider theories suggesting camouflage, blending into shimmering heat haze to confuse predators. Others propose the stripes deter biting insects, disrupting their landing patterns with visual confusion. A third idea suggests they regulate body temperature, creating micro-currents of air along the skin. Yet, no single explanation has achieved universal acceptance, leaving this fundamental design a quiet mystery. It is a quiet reminder that even the most visible patterns of the natural world hold untold depths. As the day softens, these stripes remain, a beautiful question etched onto the savannah. You might believe your body is a known landscape, every part accounted for and understood. Yet, within this familiar territory, a quiet mystery sometimes emerges, a strange fact of your own being. Imagine a hand that is no longer there, yet still aches with an unseen grip. For individuals who have lost a limb, this sensation is known as phantom limb pain. The brain, a master cartographer, seems to retain an internal map of the body. This map endures long after the physical limb has vanished. You might feel an itch on a missing foot or a cramp in a vanished arm, a ghost of sensation. Scientists observe the brain's neural pathways activating. It is as if the limb still existed, sending signals of touch or discomfort to nowhere. The precise reason for this persistent internal map remains a mystery. Why it sometimes generates such vivid pain is one of the body's most profound enigmas. It is a quiet reminder that the mind holds landscapes far stranger than any you might explore in the waking world. As you ponder the universe's countless mysteries, you notice a profound quiet stretching across the cosmos. This silence seems to deepen the further your imagination travels into the vastness. Billions of stars populate the cosmos, yet no clear signal of intelligent life ever reaches us from these potential worlds. This is the Fermi paradox, a perplexing riddle among the strange facts scientists haven't explained yet. Imagine a grand, cosmic orchestra with instruments beyond number, filling the entire celestial sphere. Yet, all remain muted, playing a symphony we cannot hear, a performance without an audience. Researchers grapple with this absence. They wonder if advanced civilizations are simply too far, too brief, or perhaps too different to detect. You might picture countless worlds, their stories unfolding, but their transmissions never pierce the interstellar veil. This great silence invites a quiet contemplation. It is a deep, unresolved question, hanging in the vast, star-dusted night. Perhaps the answers drift on currents too subtle for our ears, waiting just beyond our perception. Let your thoughts wander through this cosmic quiet, a mystery as old as time itself. Somewhere within the quiet mysteries of our world, you might find a river performing an unexpected ballet. Imagine a winter waterway, its surface usually a fractured mosaic of ice. But then, a perfect circle emerges, perhaps 50 feet wide, slowly turning in the current. These are ice circles, vast, rotating discs of frozen water. They can reach impressive diameters, sometimes more than 100 yards across. It is as though the river itself becomes a colossal, silent potter's wheel, shaping these ephemeral sculptures from the cold. Scientists have observed them for centuries across various northern waterways, from the Scandinavian fjords to North American streams. They understand that specific water temperatures, combined with a particular river eddy, initiate their formation. Yet, the precise, delicate ballet of forces that sculpt such flawlessly round, rotating forms remains an elegant mystery. It defies simple prediction. This phenomenon stands as another quiet reminder that even the most familiar landscapes hold their own unexplained wonders. It invites your gaze to follow its slow, hypnotic dance. Somewhere within the quiet dark of deep space, you find yourself listening for signals from the edge. For decades, the twin Voyager probes have journeyed beyond our solar system's known boundaries. Yet, as they travel, they reveal subtle, persistent puzzles that defy easy answers. One mystery involves a minute, unexpected acceleration, as if an invisible current gently nudges them forward. Scientists have called this the Voyager anomaly, a tiny, unexplained push against the expected physics of their trajectory. Another riddle concerns their onboard heaters, consuming more power than anticipated to maintain temperature. It is as though the cold vacuum of interstellar space holds a deeper, more profound chill than our models currently predict. These faint whispers from the void remind you that even our most advanced instruments can still encounter the truly unknown. This silent, ongoing debate among scientists underscores how much remains hidden just beyond our reach. The distant probes continue their journey, carrying their secrets into the deep. As you consider the world's quietest enigmas, your thoughts might drift to the lush green heart of Costa Rica. Here, an ancient mystery, perfectly sculpted from stone, awaits your calm contemplation. Picture hundreds of stone spheres, scattered across dense jungle clearings and riverbeds. Some are small enough to hold, while others weigh many tons, standing taller than you. These Diki spheres possess an astonishing roundness, their surfaces incredibly smooth, their forms almost mathematically perfect. Scientists observe that ancient cultures, lacking advanced tools, somehow achieved this geometric flawlessness, a feat that still baffles modern understanding. It feels as though a hidden city of artisans once worked here, shaping these silent, stony planets under a watchful, unknown sky. The true purpose of these monumental orbs remains a profound enigma. Perhaps they were astronomical markers or symbols of power for a forgotten people. You might touch the cool, smooth surface of one, feeling the weight of centuries and the quiet questions it still holds. Let your mind wander with these silent witnesses, as their unexplained existence invites a gentle surrender to wonder. Deep inside the quiet currents of your sleep, sometimes an unexpected moment arises. You awaken suddenly, yet find yourself held captive. This is sleep paralysis. Your mind is fully conscious, yet your body remains utterly unable to move. It feels as if an invisible force pins you down. Often, a vivid and unsettling presence seems to materialize within the room. Perhaps a pressure builds upon your chest, just at the edge of your perception. Scientists observe this state as a temporary misstep. It occurs in the brain's delicate transition from the rapid eye movement phase of sleep. Your conscious mind stirs, but the body's natural paralysis lingers. This paralysis is a protective mechanism meant to keep you from physically enacting your dreams. It feels as though you are caught between two worlds. This is a fleeting, disorienting glimpse into the mind's raw, unshielded mechanics. Despite extensive modern neuroscience, the precise triggers for these intense hallucinations remain partly unexplained. The vivid, often terrifying, sensations during sleep paralysis are a profound, whispered mystery of the nocturnal mind. As the strange feeling slowly recedes, you often drift back into slumber. Perhaps you ponder the surprisingly fragile boundary between wakefulness and the deep, intricate dance of dreams. As you ponder the Earth's subtle shifts, your mind drifts to a forest. Here, nature itself seems to have taken an unexpected turn. Imagine a place in western Poland, near the town of Gryfino. Hundreds of pine trees curve sharply, almost uniformly, near their base. These trees were planted around 1930. All of them bend at a 90-degree angle, then grow upwards again. This creates a landscape unlike any other. Scientists and arborists have long debated the cause of this peculiar formation. Theories range from heavy snowfall during their early growth. Others suggest specialized human cultivation techniques, perhaps for specific timber uses. Yet, no definitive explanation has ever surfaced. You are left to wonder if it was a natural phenomenon. Perhaps it was a forgotten human intervention, or something else entirely. It is as if the forest holds a silent, collective memory. An event reshaped its very growth. A gentle mystery is etched into the wood. The crooked forest remains a quiet enigma. It is a place where the familiar shape of nature yields to a gentle, unexplained curve. You might imagine the rustle of its bent branches. They whisper secrets only the wind understands, as you drift deeper into the unexplained. As you ponder the quiet persistence of life in unexpected places, your attention might settle on something truly minuscule. These are the tardigrades, often called water bears, creatures so small they fit on a pinhead. Yet, they endure conditions that would instantly annihilate almost any other living thing. They can survive temperatures near absolute zero, endure boiling heat, and even withstand lethal doses of radiation or the vacuum of space. Scientists still struggle to fully comprehend how their cellular structures remain intact, or how they can revive after years of suspended animation. It is as if they carry a hidden blueprint for survival, a secret code that defies the common rules of biology. This tiny resilience offers a profound challenge to our understanding of what life truly requires. You might wonder what other silent miracles persist just beyond the reach of our current knowledge. You journey through a universe filled with silent questions, each one a distant star. Far beyond the planets you know, two intrepid spacecraft, Pioneer 10 and 11, ventured into the deep. You might imagine their passage as a smooth, predictable glide through the cosmic ocean. Yet, scientists detected a subtle, persistent change in their speed. The probes were slowing down, just a fraction of a millimeter per second each year. It was a tiny, unbidden deceleration, as if an invisible hand gently brushed against their hulls. This minute alteration, accumulating over decades, became known as the Pioneer anomaly. For years, researchers meticulously re-examined every possible explanation. They considered fuel leaks, heat radiation, and even the tiny pressure of sunlight. Yet, no conventional physics could fully account for the observed effect. The anomaly suggested either an unknown force at play or a fundamental misunderstanding of gravity itself. It was as if the very fabric of space held a secret, whispering a different rule for these distant travelers. Scientists debated whether new physics was needed, or if some overlooked detail held the key. This lingering puzzle floats in the cold, dark expanse, a testament to the universe's quiet complexities. You might sense the vastness of what remains hidden, just beyond our current reach. Among the strange facts scientists haven't yet explained, you might find profound truths hidden in the ocean's depths. The tiny Times Turritopsis dorni asterisk, often called the immortal jellyfish, possesses an astonishing ability to revert its cells. When faced with stress or old age, it transforms back into a juvenile polyp, cycling through its life repeatedly. Scientists observe this phenomenon with profound curiosity, as if witnessing a living clock that can turn its hands backward. The exact molecular mechanisms enabling this cellular reversal remain one of nature's most compelling, unexplained facts. They study its unique biology, searching for clues to life's deepest mysteries, locked within its delicate, transparent form. It is a quiet reminder that the concept of an ending is not universal, even in the intricate biological world. As you rest, imagine this small creature, forever renewing itself. A gentle whisper of perpetual life drifts through the deep, echoing a quiet, unexplained truth. Somewhere within the quiet logic of the world, you expect certain rules to hold true. You anticipate that a colder liquid will always freeze more quickly than a warmer one. Yet, a simple observation defies this intuition. Hot water can sometimes freeze before cold water. This curious phenomenon, known as the Mpemba effect, has puzzled observers for centuries. Scientists have offered various theories, exploring convection currents or dissolved gases. Yet, no single explanation fully satisfies all conditions. It is as if the water itself holds a secret, a hidden resistance or acceleration to the chill. Ancient observations, even by Aristotle, hinted at this. The effect gained its name when Tanzanian schoolboy Erasto Mpemba highlighted it in the 1960 seconds. This enduring puzzle reminds you that even the most ordinary substances hold profound mysteries. The unseen forces at play continue their silent work, even as you drift deep inside the fabric of existence. You consider the unseen hands that shape your world. Among these fundamental interactions, one force stands apart in its surprising faintness. You feel its pull constantly, yet gravity remains profoundly weaker than electromagnetism or the nuclear forces. It binds planets and galaxies, but its grip is astonishingly delicate at the smallest scales. Imagine a tiny refrigerator magnet lifting a paperclip against the entire Earth's gravitational pull. That small magnet easily triumphs over the planet's vast mass, revealing gravity's comparative feebleness. This immense disparity presents a profound puzzle to physicists. They calculate gravity to be quadrillions of times weaker than electromagnetism, a staggering difference without a clear reason. It is a fundamental tension in our understanding of the cosmos, leading some to theorize that gravity might extend into extra hidden dimensions, diluting its strength in our observable reality. The universe holds such quiet contradictions, inviting your mind to wander beyond what is known. You are left to ponder these hidden depths, where the familiar becomes profoundly strange. Somewhere within the misty Scottish Highlands, a deep, cold loch holds a persistent secret. For decades, you might have heard tales of a large, elusive creature dwelling beneath its surface. Despite numerous studies and advanced searches, no definitive scientific explanation has emerged to confirm its existence. Scientists have deployed sonar and even DNA sampling, yet Nessie remains a phantom. It feels as though the loch itself, a vast ancient eye, watches our attempts to unravel its riddle. This immense body of water, over 20 miles long and 700 feet deep, offers a perfect dark sanctuary. You might picture this hidden world where light barely penetrates. The blurry photographs and fleeting eyewitness accounts only deepen the enigma. This enduring mystery reminds you that some profound secrets choose to remain veiled, just beyond our understanding. Let that thought drift softly now. Somewhere within the cold expanse of our solar system, you encounter another world holding its own deep secrets. On Mars, a peculiar gas, known as methane, has been detected. It appears not in a steady stream, but in mysterious, shifting plumes. These concentrations seem to wax and wane with the Martian seasons, an invisible tide rising and falling. Imagine a planet breathing, its atmosphere exhaling and inhaling this elusive gas without a clear explanation. Scientists with their keen instruments have observed these fluctuations for years. This persistent puzzle is carried on the thin Martian air. The crucial question echoes across the vast distance. Is this methane a byproduct of geological activity? Perhaps it comes from water-rock interactions deep beneath the surface. Or, more profoundly, could it be a subtle signature of microbial life, hidden away from the harsh radiation? This unexplained Martian methane stands as a quiet reminder. Even our closest planetary neighbors hold profound enigmas, waiting for you to ponder their silent truths as you drift. Somewhere within the quiet archives of history, you might encounter a puzzle bound in vellum. It is a mystery that whispers from centuries past. This is the Voynich manuscript, an ancient book. Its strange drawings and unknown writing have baffled minds for centuries, defying every attempt at understanding. As you turn its imagined pages, you find bizarre botanical illustrations. These plants seem to grow only in dreams. Alongside them are astronomical diagrams that map stars no telescope has ever found. There are also sections depicting tiny bathing figures in intricate, unidentifiable scenes. For over 600 years, scholars and cryptographers have devoted entire careers to its enigmatic script. It is a language unlike any other on Earth, yet its meaning remains stubbornly locked away. Every theory, from a forgotten medical text or an alchemical treatise to a sophisticated hoax, has been proposed and debated. None has fully explained its unique composition or its true origin. The silent language of the Voynich manuscript whispers of secrets just beyond your grasp. It is a quiet reminder that even the most tangible objects can hold truths far stranger than fiction. They wait patiently for a key that may never be found. Deep inside your own perception, the world takes shape. You might believe you have rested deeply, truly soaking in the quiet hours of the night. This belief, scientists observe, can sometimes be more potent than the actual duration of your slumber. Imagine a study where individuals are told they experienced excellent sleep, even when their brain activity suggests a less profound rest. Yet, their performance the following day often improves, as if the restorative power of a good night was indeed granted. Your mind, in these moments, crafts its own reality, a powerful internal narrative that overrides the physical truth. It is a subtle, self-fulfilling prophecy woven into the fabric of your consciousness. The precise mechanisms behind this placebo sleep effect, how the brain orchestrates such a profound self-deception, remain one of the quiet mysteries that scientists continue to ponder. It suggests a hidden capacity within you, waiting to be understood, as you drift towards the next unanswered question. Imagine scanning the ancient echoes of the universe, the faint light from just after the Big Bang. This cosmic microwave background is the oldest light you can observe, a relic from creation's dawn. Here, you discover a vast patch, significantly colder than its surroundings, a true anomaly. This cold spot stretches across 1 billion light-years, a cosmic enigma that scientists cannot readily explain. It is as if an unseen hand reached into the early universe, simply lowering the temperature in one immense region. This chill is far deeper than current cosmological models predict for random fluctuations. Scientists debate its origin, wondering if it is merely an unusually large void, or perhaps it points to physics beyond our current understanding. Its existence challenges the very foundations of how you perceive the universe's structure and evolution. This unexplained chill reminds you of the silent questions that echo through space, waiting patiently for an answer. It invites you to ponder the vast unknown. Somewhere within the quiet tapestry of unexplained events, you might find yourself gazing upon a vast, triangular expanse of ocean. Imagine a place where the sea seems to hold its breath and the sky becomes an enigma. This is the Bermuda Triangle, a region infamous for the mysterious disappearance of numerous ships and aircraft. You might picture vessels vanishing without a trace, or planes simply ceasing communication mid-flight, leaving behind no wreckage or distress signals. Scientists have explored many theories, from rogue waves to magnetic anomalies, yet no single explanation adequately accounts for the diverse incidents. It feels as though the very fabric of reality thins here, allowing things to slip away into an unseen current. The ocean's depths keep their secrets well, a silent testament to the strange facts that continue to elude our understanding. You wonder what stories the currents might tell, if only they could speak. You might gaze upon the distant planets, believing their stories are fully told. Each celestial body seems to carry a history etched forever in the void. Yet, the majestic rings of Saturn hold an unexpected secret. This spectacle of cosmic dust and ice appears far younger than the gas giant it encircles. Scientific measurements suggest these luminous bands might be only 100 million years old. This is a mere blink in the vastness of the cosmos. This brief span in cosmic time leaves astronomers pondering their true beginning. It is as if a grand, intricate jewel had only recently been placed upon an ancient, weathered hand. The immense structure, spanning hundreds of thousands of kilometers, still keeps its deepest secrets close. It floats there, a fresh mystery in the endless expanse. The silent dance of these youthful rings continues. It invites you to wonder about the unseen forces that shaped their fragile beauty. You let your thoughts drift with the ice particles into the quiet unknown. Somewhere within the quiet mysteries of our world, certain creatures possess senses that defy easy understanding. Imagine a tiny bird, weighing mere grams, embarking on an annual flight spanning thousands of kilometers. Or picture a sea turtle, hatched on a distant shore, returning decades later to that exact same beach. These remarkable animals navigate vast distances, crossing entire oceans and continents, guided by an unseen force. Scientists confirm their ability to perceive the Earth's magnetic field, using it as an intricate, invisible map. It feels as though they carry a living compass, woven into their very being. This allows them to sense the planet's subtle energetic flows. This biological GPS system, far more sophisticated than any human invention, guides them through the longest and most perilous migrations. The precise mechanics behind this extraordinary feat remain a profound scientific puzzle. Researchers propose theories ranging from specialized cells containing iron particles. They even consider quantum entanglement within their eyes, allowing them to literally see magnetic lines. Yet, the full explanation of how these animals translate invisible magnetic information into precise directional cues continues to elude us. It is a quiet reminder that the simplest things sustain us, even if we do not fully grasp their nature. As you ponder these hidden senses, perhaps you feel a subtle pull yourself toward the quiet depths of the unknown. Sometimes, the unexplained emerges not from cosmic distances, but from within human communities. You might imagine the quiet streets of Strasbourg in 1518, then picture them suddenly filled with an unsettling energy. A strange affliction took hold, compelling hundreds of people to dance. They moved without conscious will, an unstoppable weeks-long frenzy that defied all reason. You picture exhausted bodies, their limbs jerking, their feet shuffling relentlessly upon the cobblestones. Some dancers collapsed from sheer fatigue, their hearts giving out from the ceaseless exertion. Others simply faded, unable to eat or sleep, trapped in their bizarre involuntary rhythm. Historians and scientists have long debated the true cause of this phenomenon. Some propose mass hysteria, a collective psychological reaction to the stresses of the time. Others point to ergot poisoning, a fungus that grows on rye, known to induce delirious hallucinations and convulsions. Yet, even with these theories, no single explanation fully accounts for its immense scale, nor does it capture the specific, relentless nature of this bizarre outbreak. It remains a peculiar footnote in history, a silent, unsettling question mark. The echoes of that forgotten dance still whisper through the centuries. It is a peculiar rhythm of the unexplained that drifts into your awareness. It reminds you how deeply the human mind, and even the body, can sometimes intertwine with mystery, leaving behind only unanswered questions. Imagine a connection so profound, it defies all you understand about distance. You find yourself observing particles. They are separated by vast stretches of space, yet remain intimately linked. Change one, and the other instantly responds. It is as if no distance exists between them at all. This phenomenon, known as quantum entanglement, puzzled even Albert Einstein. He famously described it as spooky action at a distance. Scientists can measure this instantaneous influence. They confirm it countless times in laboratories across the world. Yet, the mechanism behind this invisible thread remains a profound mystery. It is as though two distant lanterns flicker in perfect synchronicity. No visible signal passes between them. How information seems to travel faster than light challenges the very fabric of your reality. You might wonder if some hidden dimension allows for this impossible closeness. This unresolved enigma invites you to ponder the deeper, unseen forces at play within the universe. Allow your thoughts to drift with this silent, inexplicable bond. Somewhere within Earth's deep, timeless memory, you might sense a peculiar hum, It is not the sound of wind or water, but something far more ancient and precise. Deep within the rocks of Gabon, Africa, scientists discovered traces of natural nuclear reactors. These incredible formations hummed to life 2 billion years ago. For hundreds of thousands of years, these geological sites sustained a chain reaction, generating heat and energy. They functioned much like the sophisticated power plants humanity builds today, yet without any human hand. The conditions needed for such an event were incredibly precise. A cosmic lottery won by chance. Specific concentrations of uranium were required, like a perfect fuel blend. Groundwater acted as a crucial moderator, slowing neutrons to sustain the reaction. A stable geological environment completed this delicate, improbable balance. How all these factors aligned so perfectly remains a profound puzzle. Nature achieved what humanity now struggles to control. You might picture a silent, ancient clock ticking, powered by the very elements of the Earth itself. This suggests a planet far more dynamic and capable than we often perceive. It holds ancient, silent secrets within its very atomic structure. Somewhere within the intricate landscape of your own being, a silent sentinel stands guard. You possess a remarkable immune system, capable of recalling past invaders with astonishing precision. Yet, the full blueprint of this memory remains elusive. Scientists observe specific cells, like T cells and B cells, retaining signatures of old threats, acting as a living archive. How these cells precisely encode the nuances of each pathogen is not fully understood, nor is the mechanism by which they are so swiftly activated years later. It is as if your body holds a vast, unseen library of pathogens, each entry cataloging a past encounter. Yet, the librarian's methods remain a profound secret, a complex code still being deciphered by the brightest minds. This internal vigilance continues, a quiet testament to the mysteries held within your own biology. Perhaps, as you drift, you sense this hidden wisdom at work. Imagine a world where the very landscape holds secrets, quietly glowing in the twilight. You might journey to a remote Norwegian valley, far from the city's artificial glow. Deep within Norway's Hestdalen Valley, strange, silent lights have been observed for decades. They drift through the dark air. These luminous orbs can appear for hours, sometimes hovering motionlessly. Others dart with incredible speed, defying easy explanation. Since the early 1980 seconds, dedicated scientists established monitoring stations within the valley. They meticulously record these elusive phenomena. Various theories have been proposed, from plasma formations to piezoelectric effects within the rocks. Yet, no single explanation has achieved universal acceptance within the scientific community. It feels as though the valley itself breathes out these luminous secrets. They appear like slow, silent embers from an unseen, ancient fire. The Hestdalen lights remain a gentle beacon of the unknown. They offer a quiet reminder that some profound truths still wait patiently for discovery. Deep within the earth, you might sense a profound, unseen current flowing. This vast, molten core generates a powerful magnetic field, an invisible shield protecting all life. Yet, this guardian is not truly fixed. It sometimes weakens, then completely reverses its north and south poles. Scientists have meticulously read these ancient stories in rocks, confirming that such dramatic flips occur every few 100,000 years. The precise mechanism triggering these reversals, however, remains one of Earth's most profound and unsolved riddles. It is as though the planet's very heart pauses, then deliberately reconfigures its entire internal compass, a slow, cosmic clock resetting itself. During these long transitions, our world's protective bubble thins, leaving life more vulnerable to the silent, energetic currents of space. You can only marvel at the immense, patient forces that continuously shape our existence, far beyond immediate human scale. This unseen dance continues, a quiet reminder of Earth's restless, ancient power. Deep inside the quiet archives of unexplained human events, you find stories that challenge your understanding of reality. Imagine a phenomenon so baffling, it turned everyday life into an involuntary carnival. In 1962, a strange wave swept through a mission-run boarding school in Tanganyika, now known as Tanzania. Hundreds of young students, predominantly girls, began to laugh uncontrollably. This was no simple joy. It was a relentless, contagious mirth that persisted for months, consuming their days. The laughter spread beyond the school gates, spilling into nearby villages. It affected teachers, parents, and entire communities. Routines were disrupted, schools were forced to close, and countless individuals were left exhausted by its sheer duration. Medical professionals and scientists observed this unique affliction. They were bewildered by its persistence, and by the absence of any clear physical or psychological cause. No known pathogen or common stressor could account for the widespread, prolonged fits of uncontrollable laughter. It was as if an invisible, silent orchestra had begun to play a tune. Only their bodies could hear it, compelling them into an endless, joyous rhythm. This mysterious laughter epidemic faded as abruptly as it began. It left behind only quiet questions and a profound sense of wonder. You might ponder the hidden currents that stir beneath the surface of our shared human experience. It is a quiet reminder that the boundaries of what we understand are always shifting. They are always inviting deeper contemplation. Deep within the silent, shifting currents of the ocean, you discover intelligence blooming in unexpected forms. It feels as though nature delights in presenting a myriad of pathways to profound thought. Consider the octopus, a creature often found navigating the complex terrain of the deep ocean floor. These remarkable cephalopods effortlessly solve intricate puzzles, navigate elaborate mazes, and even use discarded shells or coconut halves as tools for shelter and defense. Scientists observe these sophisticated behaviors with both awe and profound perplexity. Their highly developed minds evolved along a completely separate lineage from vertebrates, diverging hundreds of millions of years ago. This unique path is as though a distant star system forged its own kind of light, separate from all terrestrial pathways. The octopus brain is not centralized like your own. 2/3 of its neurons reside within its 8 muscular arms. This decentralized network allows each arm to act with a striking degree of independent thought and sensation. The sheer leap in cognitive ability from simpler ancestors remains a compelling biological enigma. The very existence of such complex cognition, so alien yet so effective, remains one of the ocean's most profound and unexplained facts. You might drift now, wondering what other silent thoughts unfold beneath the waves hidden from our understanding. You might picture planets as loyal companions, forever bound to the warmth of a star. Yet, countless worlds drift in eternal darkness, untethered by any Sunday. These are rogue planets, observed by scientists as cold, solitary bodies moving through the interstellar void. The mystery deepens when you consider their unexpected abundance. Early theories suggested they were rare cosmic anomalies, ejected from their birth systems. However, observations now hint that rogue planets could vastly outnumber the stars in our galaxy. Imagine a universe teeming with these silent wanderers, each a world without a home. How so many came to be remains a profound puzzle in planetary science. Did they form in the lonely darkness, never knowing a star's light? Or were they violently expelled from nascent solar systems, cast adrift like cosmic orphans? The mechanisms behind their sheer numbers are actively debated, leaving a significant gap in our understanding. It feels as though the universe holds more secrets in its shadows than in its brightest lights. You can almost feel the quiet chill of their endless journey. Imagine the profound silence of the ocean's abyssal plains, a quiet expanse rarely disturbed. Yet, this deep calm is sometimes broken by sounds no one fully understands. From these depths, mysterious acoustic events emerge, like the infamous bloop. Detected over 5,000 kilometers away, this ultra-low frequency rumble baffled researchers. It was far too powerful for any known animal to produce. Scientists initially theorized it might be an unknown giant creature. This thought was both thrilling and unsettling. Later, analysis suggested the bloop's acoustic signature resembled large ice quakes. These are vast sheets of polar ice cracking and shifting. Still, the sheer scale of the sound remains puzzling. The precise conditions for an ice quake to travel so far are specific. This leaves many questions echoing in the dark, unexplained. You consider the hidden symphony of the deep, where nature's vastness can mimic the whisper of something truly alien. It is a quiet reminder that even the most fundamental elements of our world hold secrets. They are waiting for your mind to explore them as you drift into slumber. You sometimes notice how deeply the past can imprint itself, even across generations, like a faint, persistent echo. Imagine a quiet English village in 1957. Twin sisters, Gillian and Jennifer Pollock, arrived into a family still grieving a profound and recent loss. These new children, from a very young age, began to exhibit startling memories. They spoke of their deceased older sisters, Joanna and Jacqueline. Jennifer, the younger twin, often pointed to a specific birthmark on her body. She claimed it was from an injury her sister Jacqueline had sustained before her tragic death. Gillian, meanwhile, would meticulously identify toys that belonged to Joanna. She described intricate details with an uncanny accuracy that seemed impossible for her age. For some, these vivid recollections whisper of reincarnation, suggesting a soul returning to a new form. Yet, the precise mechanisms behind such profound phenomena remain utterly beyond scientific explanation. A profound silence lingers where clear answers might otherwise be found. This lingering mystery of the Pollock twins invites you to consider the unseen currents of memory and identity. Perhaps it hints at a deeper, more intricate tapestry of existence than you currently perceive. Somewhere within the tapestry of our world's unexplained phenomena, you might imagine a place where the sky never truly rests. Picture the Catatumbo River in Venezuela, where perpetual lightning illuminates the darkness with a silent, relentless fury. This extraordinary atmospheric display flashes thousands of times a night, sometimes reaching 280 strikes per hour. It can persist for up to 160 nights a year. It becomes a natural beacon. This silent, continuous storm is visible from hundreds of miles across Lake Maracaibo. Scientists have observed this phenomenon for centuries. They note the unique confluence of warm Caribbean winds meeting the cold mountain air of the Andes. Methane also rises from the surrounding swamps, adding to the complex chemistry. Yet, the precise recipe for its relentless glow remains a profound mystery, sparking ongoing research and academic debate. The specific atmospheric conditions creating this electrical symphony, night after night, still defy a complete explanation. This leaves a persistent question mark in the meteorological record. It feels as though the very air above the lake holds a potent, unexplained charge. This energy releases itself in an endless, captivating dance. This enduring electrical symphony, a vibrant lantern in the night, serves as a quiet reminder. It speaks of Earth's grand, persistent enigmas. Let your thoughts drift with the distant, silent flashes, as another unexplained truth softly reveals itself. Somewhere within the intricate tapestry of life's quiet unknowns, you find the inescapable rhythm of time. It is a profound mystery that touches every living thing, from the smallest microbe to the tallest tree. The biological mechanisms of aging are well documented, yet the fundamental why times, remains elusive to science. You observe cells meticulously repairing themselves, replacing damaged parts, and striving for perfect replication. Despite this constant renewal, a subtle, persistent wear eventually prevails, leading to universal decline. It feels as though life carries an inherent self-destruct mechanism, a pre-programmed journey toward an end. Scientists still debate why evolution, in its relentless pursuit of survival, did not select for immortality in more complex organisms. This quiet, inevitable journey is one of existence's deepest, still unanswered questions, a shared enigma for every living thing. Deep within the cosmic silence, you might imagine energies that ripple through the void, unseen and unexplained. Detectors across the globe have recorded ghostly particles, neutrinos, arriving with an intensity that defies every known celestial engine. These ultra-high energy visitors carry a staggering power. It far exceeds what even the most violent supernovae or active galactic nuclei are thought capable of producing. Scientists observe these events with a quiet bewilderment, as the sheer force required to propel such particles to these speeds remains a profound enigma. It is as if an unseen hand has flung them across unimaginable distances, accelerated by mechanisms entirely foreign to our current understanding of the universe. This phenomenon suggests a fundamental flaw in our models of cosmic accelerators. Or perhaps it points to entirely new, undiscovered forces shaping the distant reaches of space. The very fabric of known physics seems stretched at these extreme thresholds, hinting at a hidden power. This unexplainable energy whispers of forces yet to be charted, inviting your mind to wander into the vast, silent unknown. You sometimes find that the most profound mysteries are woven into the very fabric of human history itself. Picture the Shroud of Turin, a venerable linen cloth bearing the faint yet distinct image of a crucified man. For centuries, this sacred relic has captivated observers, its very existence a profound puzzle. Scientists have meticulously examined its fibers, its pigments, and the unique three-dimensional quality of the image it displays. They observe a superficial discoloration of the linen itself. It is not painted or dyed, defying known artistic techniques of the era. The precise mechanism by which this haunting image was formed remains a subject of intense, unresolved debate among researchers worldwide. It is as if a silent flash of energy imprinted a moment in time, leaving behind a ghostly echo on the ancient weave. You might ponder how such an artifact continues to hold its secrets, even in an age of advanced scrutiny. The quiet persistence of its enigma invites a deeper contemplation of what truly lies beyond our current understanding. You might imagine the ocean depths as a realm of profound, hushed silence. It is a world where light barely penetrates the vast blue. Yet, somewhere within these dark currents, you find fish that rupture this quiet with an explosive force. These remarkable creatures generate powerful sonic booms, not unlike a distant clap of thunder. This phenomenon remains largely a mystery to the most diligent scientists. You might picture the pressure waves rippling outwards, felt by other marine life. Human instruments designed for other purposes sometimes even detect these sounds. Scientists observe these sudden, acoustic bursts. They are often loud enough to register clearly on sonar. Researchers still wonder at their precise origin. It feels as though a hidden drum beats deep beneath the waves. Its rhythm echoes through the water, a sound without a visible source. Some theories suggest these powerful noises are for intricate communication. Perhaps they warn predators or attract mates across great distances. Other ideas propose a unique defense mechanism. They could startle any approaching threat with an unexpected shockwave. Yet, the exact biological mechanism remains elusive. How these fish generate such immense focused energy is a puzzle. It is another note in the silent orchestra of the deep. The ocean holds countless such secrets. Each one is a quiet reminder of what we do not yet understand. You let the thought of these unseen, booming sounds drift with the current, a part of the unexplained deep. Somewhere within the vast, ancient landscapes of Mongolia, you might imagine echoes of forgotten life. Reports persist of human-like creatures known as almas, moving through Mongolia's remote steppes and mountains. These elusive beings are described as hairy, strong, and upright walking, yet they remain outside documented science. For centuries, local herders and travelers have shared accounts of fleeting encounters. Whispers carried on the wind across the desolate plains tell of these creatures. They speak of figures resembling primitive humans, with sloping foreheads and powerful builds. These beings reportedly move with surprising agility through harsh terrain. Scientists, however, find no clear physical evidence. No bones, no definitive tracks, nor verifiable photographs confirm their existence. It is as if these creatures dwell in a hidden city of shadows, just beyond the reach of our understanding. A persistent question mark etched into the wild, untamed earth. The very idea challenges our neatly catalogued world. It suggests that some truths prefer to remain unseen, guarded by silent, ancient peaks, perhaps glimpsed only in the fading light of a Mongolian sunset. You might ponder how many such mysteries still walk the earth. They remain unseen by modern eyes, waiting for a quiet moment to reveal themselves. Or perhaps they will simply remain a whisper in the vast, empty spaces. These are the spaces between what we know and what we only suspect. This thought drifts with you into the quiet unknown as the wind continues its ancient song. Deep inside your mind, where thoughts and sensations intertwine, you perceive a constant, subtle current. This is the flow of time itself, an invisible river your consciousness navigates. Yet, how your brain precisely measures and interprets this relentless passage remains one of neuroscience's most profound, unanswered questions. You have experienced its distortions firsthand. A moment of intense danger can stretch into an eternity, each second unfolding with agonizing slowness. Conversely, hours spent in joyous absorption might vanish in what feels like an instant, leaving only a lingering echo. Scientists observe that no single brain region acts as a dedicated timekeeping device, unlike the visual or auditory cortex. Instead, a complex interplay of neural networks across different areas seems to contribute to your subjective sense of duration. It is as if your brain orchestrates a silent, intricate cosmic clock, its gears turning without a visible mechanism. This internal rhythm shapes your entire experience, guiding you through waking and dreaming states. You simply exist within this personal temporality, a silent witness to its unceasing, mysterious journey. Imagine yourself standing on the vast ochre plains of the Namib Desert. Before you, the landscape unfolds in a mesmerizing, almost impossible pattern. You see countless circular patches of bare earth, each perfectly edged by vibrant green grass. These fairy circles, from a few feet to over 60 feet wide, form intricate networks stretching for hundreds of miles. Scientists observe these enigmatic formations, wondering about their silent architects. One theory suggests plants, battling for scarce water, self-organize into these uniform communities. It is as if the desert floor breathes, arranging life in a delicate, geometric dance. Another theory points to unseen engineers beneath the sand. Subterranean termites, they suggest, meticulously clear vegetation within the circles for their underground fungal farms, shaping the surface with hidden purpose. The true cause remains hidden, a quiet question etched into the ancient desert, inviting you to ponder the many unexplained wonders just beneath the world's surface. Deep inside your mind, a silent library exists, holding countless fragments of your past. You know memories reside within its intricate shelves, yet scientists cannot fully explain their precise physical form. How a complex experience, rich with sights, sounds, and emotions, becomes a retrievable pattern of neural activity remains a profound enigma. Researchers understand that neurons communicate through electrical impulses, forming vast networks of connections. These synaptic pathways certainly play a role in learning and recall. However, the exact mechanism by which a specific network encodes the vivid image of a childhood summer day or the precise details of a long-lost conversation continues to elude complete understanding. It is as if the brain possesses an internal cartographer, charting every sensation and thought onto an invisible map without revealing the map's legend. This quiet persistence of the past, held within an unseen architecture, is a reminder of the brain's enduring mystery. You simply access these moments, sometimes with effortless grace, sometimes with a gentle nudge, as the deeper currents of your mind hold their secrets close. Somewhere within the ordinary landscapes of Earth, you discover places where logic simply dissolves. Imagine a river in Minnesota, the Brule, as it tumbles over a rock face. Here, it splits into two distinct waterfalls. One cascade flows onward, continuing its journey toward Lake Superior, its path clear and predictable. The other, however, plunges into a deep, mysterious hole known as the Devil's Kettle. You watch as half the river's flow vanishes completely, swallowed by the earth. Scientists have long been baffled by this phenomenon. They have poured bright dyes and thousands of buoyant ping-pong balls into its churning depths, hoping to trace its subterranean path. Yet, no trace of the water, nor the floating objects, has ever resurfaced anywhere nearby, despite extensive searches in Lake Superior and the surrounding areas. The water's destination remains a profound mystery. It is as though the Earth itself has opened a hidden maw, consuming a significant portion of a river without offering a single clue. This quiet enigma remains a persistent puzzle, a testament to nature's profound, unyielding secrets, inviting you to ponder what lies beneath. Somewhere, within the vast tapestry of unexplained phenomena, you picture a world at the solar system's edge. It is a place bathed in perpetual twilight. On Pluto, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft revealed colossal mountains, not of rock, but of ice. These aren't dormant peaks. Instead, ancient cryovolcanoes tower, silent sentinels that sculpted the dwarf planet's surface. Imagine these formations, some reaching miles high. They erupt not with molten rock, but with slushy water, ammonia, or methane. The profound mystery lies in the energy source for such activity, given Pluto's extreme distance from the Sunday. Scientists puzzle over what internal warmth could drive these icy eruptions, a hidden engine humming beneath the frozen crust. It is a quiet reminder that even in the coldest reaches of space, unseen forces shape worlds you barely comprehend. You let this distant, icy enigma drift into the quiet darkness, another secret held by the cosmos. You have considered the strange whispers of the universe, and now you might turn your thoughts to the Earth itself. Imagine a world where subtle shifts in the ground are felt by creatures long before any human instrument registers them. This is the enduring mystery of animals sensing quakes, a phenomenon observed across cultures and centuries. Before the ground begins its violent dance, fish leap from water, birds flee their nests, and even deep-dwelling worms surface in distress. You might hear tales of dogs howling hours before a major tremor, or snakes emerging from their winter slumber in an unnatural haste. Scientists have meticulously documented these countless anecdotal reports, yet the precise detection mechanism remains elusive. It is as if these creatures possess an invisible antenna, tuned to frequencies beyond our own, picking up the Earth's silent warnings. Are they sensing minute changes in ground pressure, subtle electromagnetic shifts, or perhaps high-frequency sounds that precede the main event? The scientific community continues to explore these possibilities, but no definitive explanation has yet emerged. This quiet ability reminds you that the planet communicates in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. You might wonder what other silent signals pass through the world, just beyond the edge of human perception. Deep inside the Earth, unseen forces constantly reshape our world. Sometimes, their effects spill into the visible. You might imagine the deepest mysteries reside far beneath the Earth's crust, hidden from human sight. Yet, during moments of intense seismic activity, the very sky above can ignite with an ethereal glow. These phenomena, known as earthquake lights, manifest as sudden, silent flashes, or they appear as sustained luminous bands that stretch across the horizon. Imagine the landscape briefly illuminated by an unknown energy. It is as if the ground itself were breathing light into the atmosphere. Scientists have recorded these mysterious displays for centuries. Ancient chronicles describe fire in the sky before or during major quakes. Modern photographic evidence now captures their fleeting presence. Their forms vary wildly, sometimes brilliant, fast-moving spheres. Other times, a gentle, diffuse luminescence paints the clouds. It feels as though immense pressures and frictions deep within shifting tectonic plates generate a powerful electrical charge. This charge then rises, perhaps ionizing the air above. Various theories propose explanations, from piezoelectric effects in rocks to plasma emissions. Yet, none fully account for the diverse observations or the precise moment of their appearance. This luminous riddle remains one of the most visually striking, least understood strange facts in the scientific mind. It reminds you that even violent natural forces can manifest with unexpected, transient beauty. They leave behind only wonder and unanswered questions. Deep within Russia's Kaliningrad region, you find yourself on the edge of a peculiar wood. This is the dancing forest, where the pine trees defy expectation, their trunks twisting and coiling into strange, elegant spirals. They rise from the earth, not in straight lines, but in a slow, silent ballet of botanical contortion. Imagine stepping into this hushed grove, where each tree seems to hold a secret, its form shaped by an unknown hand. The reason for these consistent, graceful bends remains one of nature's quiet enigmas. For decades, scientists have meticulously studied the soil, the climate, and even potential parasitic influences. Yet every theory falls short of a full explanation. It is as though an invisible conductor guides a silent orchestra of wood, each instrument swaying to an unheard rhythm. The patterns are too deliberate, too widespread, to be dismissed as random chance. This enduring mystery invites you to consider the many strange facts that scientists haven't explained yet, each a silent question mark in the fabric of our world. The dancing forest continues its slow, spiraling performance, a beautiful, unexplained marvel waiting to be understood. As you drift, the image of these twisting trees lingers, a gentle puzzle. Deep inside your own being, a profound mystery unfolds each night. You dedicate roughly 1/3 of your life to sleep. Yet, its fundamental purpose remains one of science's most enduring questions. While its immediate benefits are clear, the deeper evolutionary reason for this nightly surrender eludes full understanding. Scientists observe sleep allows for cellular repair and memory consolidation. It provides a vital reset for your brain and body. This is a period of intense, unseen work, like a hidden city coming alive under the cloak of darkness. Yet, the very act of sleeping leaves you vulnerable. This evolutionary paradox defies the harsh logic of survival itself. Why would nature design a state of such profound unconsciousness? You become utterly defenseless against potential threats. This fundamental question continues to be debated. It remains a persistent hum within the scientific community. It is a strange fact that something so essential to life holds such a deep, unyielding secret. As you rest, perhaps you touch upon this ancient, unanswered riddle. A quiet truth resides just beyond your waking grasp. As you consider the quiet mysteries of the natural world, some phenomena linger just beyond easy reach. Imagine yourself gazing across the vast, dark expanse of the Texas desert near the remote town of Marfa. There, on the horizon, strange glowing orbs begin to appear, shimmering with an ethereal light. These luminous spheres drift and dance in the stillness, sometimes fading, sometimes brightening, with an unknown energy. For over a century, countless observers have documented their elusive presence. Yet despite numerous studies, scientists have offered no clear, definitive explanation. They seem to float like untethered lanterns, performing a silent ballet against the backdrop of the night sky, defying all conventional understanding. Local folklore often whispers of ghostly presences or ancient spirits, weaving another layer of intrigue around their enigmatic allure. You are left to ponder these silent wanderers, another unexplained truth held by the vast, open land, a quiet reminder of what we do not yet comprehend. Their mysterious light continues to flicker, an enduring question in the darkness. Somewhere within the deep currents, secrets often disappear from view. You might imagine the ocean's vastness, stretching beyond all sight. Each year, millions of tons of plastic waste flow into these immense waters. Yet, when scientists search, only a small fraction of that material is ever accounted for. It is as if the sea itself possesses an unseen appetite, swallowing evidence without a trace. Researchers meticulously track the flow, charting the swirling gyres where currents converge. They comb the shores and sample the surface. Still, the vast majority of this plastic simply vanishes. This represents a staggering volume. Perhaps hundreds of thousands of tons each year disappear from the visible realm. Its fate remains one of the ocean's most profound and unsettling mysteries. It defies our current understanding of marine ecosystems. You might wonder if it breaks down into microscopic particles, too small to detect, or perhaps it sinks to the abyssal plains, slowly settling into the sediment. No single explanation fully accounts for this disappearance. The silent depths hold their counsel, leaving you to ponder where such an immense volume could truly go, beneath the waves. Imagine gazing up at the moon, a familiar, silent sentinel in the night sky. You might feel its presence is constant, an unchanging companion to Earth through the eons. Yet, scientists observe a subtle, almost imperceptible shift in its cosmic dance. The moon is quietly receding from our planet, drifting away by a few centimeters each year. This movement, roughly the speed at which your fingernails grow, is driven by the gravitational tug-of-war between Earth and its satellite. While the general mechanics of tidal forces are understood, the precise rate of this ancient separation and how it has varied over billions of years still holds mysteries for researchers. It is as though a cosmic clock is slowly unwinding, its gears moving with a rhythm we can only partially comprehend. This gradual retreat hints at a deeper, unexplained history, a silent narrative unfolding across the vastness of space, leaving scientists to piece together the full story of our moon's slow departure. You might find yourself caught in a peculiar stillness on the road. The familiar hum of traffic fades into an unexpected silence. Ahead, the multi-lane highway stretches before you, clear and open, yet the cars around you have slowed, then stopped, forming an inexplicable barrier. No flashing lights, no debris, no visible incident explains this sudden halt in motion. Scientists call these phantom traffic jams. Congestion materializes from the very flow of vehicles, without any external trigger. It is a baffling puzzle. The individual actions of drivers seem too small to create such a monumental standstill. A slight tap of the brake by one car can send a ripple through the line, so can a brief moment of distraction by another. This ripple, amplified by the natural human tendency to maintain safe distances, propagates backward like an invisible wave. Each driver's reaction to the car in front creates a chain of micro-decisions. Collectively, these solidify into a vast, unyielding wall of stillness. Researchers use complex simulations and real-world studies, yet fully predicting or preventing these spontaneous stoppages remains a challenge. You might consider how ordinary journeys can hold such profound, unexplained mysteries. They exist within the shared rhythm of our daily lives. You might imagine the deepest reaches of space are utterly empty, a perfect void where nothing stirs. Yet, quantum physics reveals a profound truth. Even this perfect vacuum teems with restless energy, a hidden cosmic hum. Scientists call this quantum vacuum energy, an invisible ocean of potential existing everywhere. Theory suggests this energy should be astronomically vast, enough to dramatically warp the very fabric of the cosmos, perhaps even tearing it apart. However, the energy we actually observe is incomprehensibly smaller, a cosmic whisper compared to a predicted deafening roar. This immense discrepancy, often termed the vacuum catastrophe, remains one of physics' most baffling riddles, challenging our fundamental understanding of reality itself. It is as though the universe holds back a secret power, revealing only a tiny fraction of its true potential. You might wonder what hidden forces truly shape the quiet darkness, silently influencing everything you perceive. You might imagine all mysteries reside in the distant stars, yet some arise from the quiet depths of our own world. Picture the still, humid air of the Mekong as the first cool breath of evening settles. Then, without warning, from the dark water, small, glowing spheres begin to emerge. These luminous orbs, often called Naga fireballs, silently rise from the river's surface, ascending gracefully into the vast, starless night. For countless generations, local people have woven tales around these mysterious lights, attributing their appearance to the mythical Naga. This colossal, benevolent serpent, said to dwell deep within the river's hidden chambers, is believed to exhale these fiery pearls as a yearly greeting to the human world. It is a profound, ancient connection between the seen and the unseen. Yet, despite numerous scientific expeditions and persistent observation, a definitive explanation for their precise origin remains elusive. Researchers have proposed various theories, from the spontaneous combustion of methane gas pockets to complex plasma phenomena, or even geological activity beneath the riverbed. However, each hypothesis struggles to fully account for the fireball's consistent annual timing, their uniform size, and their silent, deliberate ascent. This phenomenon stands as a quiet challenge to rational understanding. As these enigmatic lights slowly fade into the distant darkness, they leave behind a lingering sense of wonder, a gentle reminder of nature's profound secrets. You might find yourself contemplating these unseen forces that shape our world, perhaps even dreaming of glowing orbs rising from ancient rivers. As you surrender to the quiet of the night, you find yourself considering the intricate tapestry of human communication, a phenomenon so fundamental it shapes every interaction. Across the globe, thousands of distinct languages echo, each a unique system of meaning, yet the very genesis of this fundamental human trait remains shrouded in scientific disagreement. No single theory fully explains how language first developed, nor why it diversified into such a rich, varied mosaic. Some researchers propose an evolution from early gestural communication, where hands spoke before voices, a silent dance preceding sound. Others suggest a musical origin, primitive songs and rhythmic calls gradually giving way to structured speech. You might also hear of bow-wow theories, suggesting language began by mimicking animal sounds, or poo-poo theories, born from emotional exclamations like cries of pain or joy. Scientists observe that the physical structures for speech, like the larynx, evolved over millions of years, yet the cognitive leap to symbolic language is harder to trace in the fossil record. It is as if humanity collectively awoke one morning, each tribe speaking a unique melody without any record of the very first note ever played. The initial spark, the very first word uttered, is a lost echo in the deep past, a foundational mystery that persists. This unseen architecture of thought, woven from sounds and symbols, whispers its ancient, unsolved riddle, inviting your mind to drift gently within its complexities. You might imagine the ocean's floor holds secrets, not just of lost ships, but of life itself. Deep within the crushing pressure of the abyssal zone, some creatures grow to an astonishing scale. This phenomenon is known as deep-sea gigantism. You find colossal squid with eyes the size of dinner plates, and enormous isopods resembling armored vehicles crawling across the seabed. Scientists observe that these deep-dwelling organisms often reach sizes many times larger than their shallow water relatives, defying expectations. The scarcity of food and the frigid temperatures are often cited as potential factors. These conditions may slow metabolism, allowing for extended lifespans and continuous growth throughout their long existence. Yet, no single explanation fully accounts for why the deep produces such immense, silent giants. It is as though the profound darkness itself permits an unhurried expansion of being, a slow, deliberate evolution in the quiet depths. This quiet mystery drifts through the deep, inviting your thoughts to follow its slow, silent currents, deeper into the unexplained. Imagine the universe as a vast, unfolding tapestry, yet some threads pull in directions you cannot see. Beyond the familiar constellations, scientists observe entire clusters of galaxies moving with a peculiar, unified momentum. They seem drawn towards a region far past the edge of the observable cosmos. This phenomenon has been dubbed the dark flow. It suggests an immense, unseen structure or force exerting a gravitational tug from beyond our cosmic horizon. It is as if an invisible current pulls these celestial islands, defying the expected expansion of space itself. You might sense the profound mystery here. This motion cannot be explained by any known distribution of matter within the observable universe. Cosmologists grapple with various theories, from residual echoes of the Big Bang to the influence of other universes, or even dimensions. You consider this unseen pull, a whisper from what lies beyond. It reminds you of the universe's quiet, unexplained depths, and how much remains hidden just out of sight. As you reach for a cup or sign your name, you might rarely consider the quiet, inherent bias guiding your dominant hand. Yet, for nearly 9 out of 10 people across the globe, one side is instinctively favored. This preference is often evident from the earliest moments of life, leading most of humanity to operate with a clear right-handed bias. Scientists observe this widespread phenomenon, a profound leaning woven into the very fabric of our species. It appears consistently across all cultures and continents. But the deeper why behind this global asymmetry remains largely elusive. It is a puzzle without an obvious solution, despite decades of extensive study and speculation. They cannot fully explain the evolutionary advantage, if one truly exists, that led to such a pronounced and enduring bias across countless generations of human development. This quiet, inherent preference exists within you, a subtle truth that continues to baffle the most curious scientific minds. It adds another layer to the silent wonders of your own unique existence. You consider the silent whispers of ancient civilizations, echoing across vast, empty spaces. Deep within the sun-baked landscapes of New Mexico, you find the enigmatic Chaco Canyon roads. These pathways stretch for dozens of miles. They are impossibly straight, cutting across varied terrain with unwavering precision. They climb steep mesas and bridge deep arroyos, seemingly ignoring all natural obstacles in their path. Scientists observe these meticulously engineered routes. They often lead from Chacoan great houses to smaller, outlying communities. Yet, many roads appear to connect nothing at all. They simply end abruptly in the middle of the desert. The sheer effort to construct such a network, without clear utilitarian purpose, remains a profound archaeological mystery. It feels as though a forgotten blueprint guided their creation. A cosmic clock ticks to a rhythm we no longer understand. You are left to ponder the intentions of those who carved these precise lines into the ancient earth. It is a testament to a grand design beyond our present grasp. The desert holds these secrets, inviting your quiet contemplation. Within the quiet chronicle of unexplained phenomena, you find objects that defy their own timeline. Deep within South African pyrophyllite deposits, miners unearthed small, metallic spheres. These Klerksdorp spheres are incredibly old, some estimated to be 2.8 billion years of age. Many of these metallic spheres possess perfectly balanced shapes, some even adorned with 3 distinct parallel grooves encircling their equator. This level of precise geometry seems to hint at a deliberate, intelligent design. Yet, the geological layers where these artifacts were discovered formed billions of years ago. That was long before any known complex life, let alone intelligent species, walked the Earth. Scientists are left to wrestle with the paradox. Are these astonishingly uniform objects merely natural concretions? Or do they represent an unknown technology from an impossibly ancient past? You might hold one in your mind's eye, a tiny, perfect orb, a silent question mark from the dawn of time. The Klerksdorp spheres remain a profound testament to the many strange facts that continue to elude our understanding. Deep within the quiet architecture of your own mind, another profound mystery takes shape each night as you sleep. You experience vivid narratives, sometimes bizarre, sometimes familiar, for hours without conscious control. Scientists, despite decades of research, still cannot fully explain the fundamental purpose of these nocturnal journeys. Are they merely a byproduct of brain activity, a kind of mental defragmentation, or do they serve a deeper evolutionary purpose, perhaps allowing you to rehearse responses to waking challenges? Some theories suggest dreams help consolidate memories, while others propose they are a canvas for emotional processing. It feels as though your subconscious mind orchestrates a silent play, a theater of the self. Here, symbols and sensations speak a language you almost understand upon waking. This nightly voyage into the unknown remains an intimate and persistent puzzle of human existence. As you rest, this inner world continues its quiet work, waiting for your return. Beyond the individual lights you have observed in the night sky, entire systems of stars are in motion. Imagine galaxies, each a sprawling city of suns, drawn toward an invisible point in space. This unseen region is known as the Great Attractor. Its immense gravitational pull tugs at everything within its reach, influencing galactic clusters across vast cosmic distances. Scientists observe these grand migrations, charting the paths of distant nebulae as they converge. Yet, the precise nature of the Great Attractor remains one of the universe's most profound mysteries. No known object or concentration of visible matter accounts for its power. The universe holds hidden anchors, guiding the grand ballet of creation without revealing their form. You are left to ponder the silent, immense forces that shape your cosmic neighborhood. Beyond the sounds you know, Earth holds a silent, unseen symphony. These are called whistlers, radio signals born from distant lightning, traveling thousands of miles through the planet's magnetic field. They produce ethereal tones, like a descending whistle, echoing through the very air around you. Scientists observe these signals bending and curving, following paths that defy simple explanation. It is as if the very fabric of the atmosphere guides them with an unknown hand, sometimes bouncing them between hemispheres. The precise way these electromagnetic waves propagate, often appearing as distinct, drawn-out sounds, remains a complex puzzle. You might imagine them as whispers carried on invisible currents, a secret language spoken by the Earth itself. These unseen voices remind you of the profound mysteries humming just beyond your hearing, a soft, cosmic hum in the planet's vast, magnetic heart. You might consider the colossal structures left by those who walked the earth long before recorded history. Deep in the Salisbury Plain, the megalithic ring of Stonehenge stands. Its massive stones align with the rising and setting sun of the solstices. Yet, the true purpose of this ancient monument remains one of humanity's most enduring questions. Was it a sacred burial ground, perhaps a complex astronomical calendar, or even a site for healing? The identity of its original builders is lost to the mists of time. The methods for transporting and erecting stones, some weighing over 50 tons, continue to baffle modern engineers. Imagine the sheer will required to shape such a landscape. It feels like a silent orchestra of labor, playing out beneath a vast cosmic clock. You sense the profound mystery that lingers around these ancient sentinels. Your mind drifts among the echoes of forgotten ages, where earth and sky once spoke. You consider the countless mysteries that remain beyond our understanding, like threads woven into the fabric of the natural world. Imagine the monarch butterfly, a creature of delicate wings, embarking on a journey of thousands of kilometers. Each autumn, these tiny navigators travel from Canada and the United States, reaching the exact same mountain forests in central Mexico, year after year. What compass guides them across entire continents, often over several generations, when no single butterfly completes the entire round trip? Scientists observe their remarkable consistency, but cannot yet decode the precise mechanisms of this inherited wisdom, this silent, unerring path. It is as if an ancient map, invisible to us, is imprinted upon their very being, whispering directions across vast skies. You might wonder what other hidden routes exist, unseen by human eyes, yet followed with such profound certainty. Somewhere within the vast, silent expanse, where light travels for eons, you encounter phenomena that challenge understanding. Imagine a beacon so brilliant it outshines an entire galaxy. It is powered by a black hole at its very heart. These are quasars, distant engines of immense power burning across billions of light years. Scientists observe these cosmic lighthouses, yet the precise mechanisms allowing them to sustain such colossal energy output remain elusive. How can a black hole, known for its immense gravitational pull, fuel such a luminous spectacle? The sustained brilliance, lasting billions of years, presents a profound question. It feels as though you are witnessing a fundamental force of the universe. This raw, untamed fire burns at the very edge of what is known. The sustained brilliance of a quasar reminds you that even the most powerful objects hold secrets. They silently wait for the universe to reveal them. Somewhere within you, just beneath the surface of your conscious thought, a vast and vibrant world exists. Trillions of tiny organisms, collectively known as your gut microbiome. Call this inner space home. They outnumber your own cells by a factor of 10. Forming a complex, living tapestry that shapes your very being. This intricate community plays a profound, yet often invisible, role in your digestion, your immune system, and even your mental well-being. Scientists observe how these microbial populations can influence everything from your mood to your cravings, but the precise ways they communicate with your brain or orchestrate such profound effects remain largely unknown. It is as if a silent, unseen orchestra within you plays complex symphonies, their melodies echoing through your entire existence, yet their score remains largely uninterpreted. You carry this hidden universe, a constant source of wonder and unanswered questions as you journey through the quiet hours of the night. Somewhere within the world's grand tapestry of waters, certain stretches remain stubbornly enigmatic, defying logical inquiry. Off the coast of Japan, you discover one such place, known ominously as the Devil's Sea. This region, sometimes called the Dragon's Triangle, mirrors the Bermuda Triangle's unsettling reputation for maritime disappearances. Here, ships and even aircraft reportedly vanish without a trace, leaving no wreckage, no oil slicks, or distress signals behind. Scientists propose various theories, ranging from unpredictable seismic activity and colossal rogue waves to magnetic anomalies disrupting navigation. Yet, no single explanation has fully accounted for the incidents or the complete lack of evidence. It feels as though the very currents of this particular sea conspire, drawing vessels into an unseen dimension, or perhaps a temporary fold in reality. The deep ocean floor below may harbor unusual geological formations or pockets of methane hydrates, but these remain speculative until concrete evidence emerges. This enduring puzzle reminds you that even in our modern age, with advanced technology, vast stretches of the natural world retain their profound, unyielding mysteries, challenging assumptions. As the waves whisper their ancient stories, you might wonder what truly lies beneath the surface of this silent, watery expanse, holding its secrets. You have journeyed through many unexplained phenomena, each a quiet whisper from the world's hidden corners. Imagine now, vast stretches of ocean suddenly teeming with jellyfish. These ancient, ethereal creatures sometimes appear in numbers so immense they redefine the marine landscape. Sometimes, these gelatinous masses are so dense they clog fishing nets and even disrupt coastal power plants, a testament to their unexpected power. From coastal waters to the open sea, these blooms can span miles, transforming clear depths into a pulsing, living curtain. Scientists observe these events, sometimes stretching for miles, yet the precise triggers for such sudden, immense gatherings remain elusive. It is as though the ocean itself has decided to breathe out a living cloud. They overwhelm ecosystems with their silent, undulating presence. The sheer unpredictability of these swarms, appearing without warning, adds another layer to the ocean's quiet mysteries. The silent pulsings of these countless creatures become another unanswered question, drifting with the currents of the unknown. Among the many strange facts that whisper from the planet's depths, you find a persistent enigma at its very heart. It is a fundamental truth about Earth's enduring power. Deep inside, the Earth's core maintains a heat far greater than scientists can fully explain, burning like a star in miniature. Temperatures there reach levels comparable to the surface of the Sunday. You might instinctively picture a giant, ancient ember, slowly fading and cooling over billions of years. Yet, this fiery core, a metallic sea of iron and nickel, retains its immense energy with an inexplicable resilience. It is as if a colossal, hidden engine constantly rekindles its flame, defying the expected pace of cosmic cooling. Scientists continue to grapple with models involving intense radioactive decay or the immense pressures of gravity. Yet, no single theory fully accounts for its enduring, almost eternal, inferno. This persistent internal fire continues its silent, powerful work. It is a deep, unexplained warmth that cradles the world, sustaining its very existence as you drift towards slumber. Imagine the ocean's surface, calm and vast, yet beneath it, profound mysteries unfold without warning. You might envision a pod of whales, majestic and powerful, suddenly driven to shallow shores. Their immense forms lie beached in silent groups, a puzzling collective demise, leaving you to wonder at their final, silent journey. Scientists struggle to pinpoint a singular, definitive cause for these mass strandings. Such events can involve dozens, sometimes hundreds, of these magnificent creatures. You might hear of dedicated rescue efforts, a desperate human attempt to nudge them back to the deep. Yet, often, these efforts meet with limited success, adding another layer to the profound mystery. Some theories suggest disorientation from human-made sonar pulses, perhaps disrupting their delicate navigation systems. Others point to subtle shifts in Earth's magnetic fields, or even internal social cues gone tragically wrong within the pod. It is as if an unseen force guides them, or a shared internal compass somehow fails. Their collective journey leads them to a final, tragic destination without a clear explanation. This phenomenon has been observed for centuries, a consistent, perplexing event that defies easy answers. The ocean holds countless secrets, and this quiet, unexplained migration to the shore remains among its most haunting. You are left to ponder the silent calls that guide these giants, lost within the deep. You watch the sky darken, a familiar prelude to nature's most dramatic light show. Imagine the sheer scale. Lightning bolts strike Earth millions of times daily, illuminating the planet with raw, untamed power. Yet, how these colossal charges truly build and discharge within a storm remains one of Earth's strange facts, a profound puzzle hovering above our heads. Scientists understand the general conditions that foster these electrical giants: the violent updrafts, the collision of ice crystals and gropearl within towering cumulonimbus clouds. They observe the separation of positive and negative charges, accumulating at different altitudes. But the precise sequence of events, the specific physics that lead to such immense electrical potential, continues to elude complete explanation. What triggers the initial spark, that tiny invisible impulse that suddenly unleashes hundreds of millions of volts, is still a subject of intense debate and extensive research. It feels as though a hidden conductor orchestrates this silent, furious symphony, playing notes of pure electricity across the vast, atmospheric stage. Despite its constant presence and overwhelming power, lightning guards its deepest secrets, a quiet reminder that even the most common phenomena can harbor profound, unexplained mysteries. You might simply drift now, letting the distant rumble of thunder carry your thoughts. Imagine a spinning top that never quite falls. You might think of the countless, unexplained phenomena that surround us. Our own planet, Earth, maintains a surprisingly steady axial tilt. This slight angle of approximately 23.5 degrees gives us our seasons. Without this consistent tilt, our planet would experience extreme climate shifts, perhaps even rendering large parts uninhabitable. Scientists observe that over vast geological timescales, this tilt barely wavers. Other planets in our solar system, like Mars, show much greater variations in their axial tilt, sometimes shifting by tens of degrees. One might expect a cosmic billiard ball to wobble more, influenced by gravitational tugs from the Moon and other planets. Yet, Earth holds its course with an uncanny precision. It is as if an unseen hand guides its celestial dance. The exact mechanisms preventing a greater, more erratic wobble are still debated. While the Moon's gravitational pull offers some stabilizing influence, it does not fully account for Earth's remarkable steadiness. This is a quiet testament to the universe's subtle complexities. You might feel a sense of quiet wonder at such an enduring stability. It is a silent reassurance, deep in the heart of our spinning world. Somewhere within the quiet currents that sustain you, a profound difference exists, flowing through your very being. You carry one of several distinct blood types, a classification of cellular markers that dictates compatibility and defines a part of your biological identity. Yet, the precise reasons these types evolved, or the clear evolutionary advantages they offer, remain elusive to scientific understanding. Scientists have long puzzled over the persistence of A, B, AB, and O groups across human populations, each with its own unique biochemical signature. It feels as though a vital piece of the biological puzzle is missing, despite decades of research into genetics and immunology. Some theories suggest protection against specific ancient pathogens, like a forgotten shield against diseases long past, but no single explanation accounts for the global distribution or the continued presence of all types. It is like a universal lock-and-key system, yet the original purpose of each unique key has been forgotten by time, leaving only its function in the present. This silent, unseen variation within your veins is a quiet reminder of life's profound, unexplained depths, a hidden code within us all. Imagine a flicker at the edge of your vision, a shape that isn't quite there. You might turn your head quickly, only to find empty space where a moment before, a figure seemed to stand. These fleeting apparitions are often described as shadow people, dark humanoid forms glimpsed in peripheral sight. Scientists observe these experiences, yet they cannot fully explain the neurological basis for such consistent sightings. You might wonder if it is merely an illusion, a trick of light and shadow, or perhaps the brain interpreting ambiguous visual data. Yet, the reports often share striking similarities across different individuals and cultures, suggesting something more than simple pareidolia. It feels as though your mind is briefly touching the fringe of perception, where the known world blurs. Researchers sometimes link these sightings to hypnagogic or hypnopompic states, the transitional moments between wakefulness and sleep. However, many encounters happen during full wakefulness, leaving the phenomenon a quiet puzzle. This persistent mystery reminds you how much of your own perception remains an uncharted territory. Somewhere within the vast, silent tapestry of our solar system, you encounter a tiny, luminous world. This is Enceladus, one of Saturn's smaller moons, a seemingly unremarkable sphere of ice. Yet, from deep fissures across its south pole, colossal plumes of water vapor and icy particles erupt into space, forming a shimmering, ethereal mist. You watch as these geysers, stretching hundreds of miles high, continuously replenish one of Saturn's rings. Scientists observe this constant activity, a cosmic fountain flowing without pause, yet the precise mechanism driving it remains a profound mystery. How does this small, frozen body generate enough internal heat to sustain such powerful, enduring eruptions? It is as if a hidden heart beats beneath its frozen shell, pumping liquid through unseen veins. The sheer volume of water escaping suggests a vast, subsurface ocean, warmed by an unknown force. This strange, unexplained phenomenon whispers of potential environments far beyond our initial understanding. You might imagine the unseen currents beneath, a quiet, churning world beneath the ice, holding secrets the universe has yet to reveal. You consider the quiet moment when the young Earth was a world of raw oceans and nascent land. Scientists have pieced together much about this ancient chemistry, yet the precise transition from non-living matter to the first organism remains a profound enigma. Imagine simple molecules, inert and unmoving, suddenly learning to replicate and evolve. This transformation, known as abiogenesis, represents a boundary we still cannot fully cross with our current knowledge. Was it in a warm, shallow pond, or deep within a hydrothermal vent hidden from the sun's gaze? The initial spark, the very first self-copying entity, eludes our complete grasp. It feels as though the universe held its breath for that inexplicable shift, a silent turning point on the cosmic clock. This fundamental leap, from inert chemistry to vibrant biology, remains a strange fact, a deep mystery whispered across billions of years. It invites you to ponder the silent, unseen forces that shape all existence. Somewhere within the deep, quiet corners of our world, mysteries echo, tame. You might imagine the vast, unseen symphony playing beneath the waves, a soundscape beyond human hearing. Here, the blue whale, a gentle giant of the ocean, sends out its profoundly low, resonant song. These deep frequencies, almost vibrational, travel across entire oceans, an ancient call spanning thousands of miles through the dark waters. Scientists, with all their advanced listening devices, still cannot fully decipher its true, hidden purpose. You perceive this sound as part of a silent orchestra, a vast, hidden melody resonating in the deep. Is it a deep, yearning call for a mate across unimaginable distances? Perhaps it is a precise navigational beacon in the endless ocean's currents, or a gentle, complex way these colossal giants simply socialize with one another. This profound, unheard language reminds you that even the most colossal creatures hold secrets in their quiet, unfathomable depths. Allow this low hum to carry you into the quiet stillness, a gentle current guiding your thoughts and senses. As you journey through the universe's grand design, you sometimes encounter whispers of what might be missing. These echoes resonate even from its very genesis. Imagine the incandescent chaos of the Big Bang's first moments, a cosmic furnace where the lightest elements were forged. Our most robust cosmological models, built upon decades of observation and theory, precisely predict the initial abundance of these primordial ingredients. Among them is lithium-7, an element crucial for understanding the universe's earliest nuclear reactions. Yet, when astronomers meticulously measure the lithium content in the oldest, most pristine stars, they consistently observe a perplexing deficit. These ancient cosmic relics hold only about a third of the lithium-7 that our models confidently forecast. It is as if a fundamental piece of the universe's original blueprint has vanished, leaving a silent, atomic void. This profound discrepancy, known as the cosmological lithium problem, challenges the very foundations of Big Bang nucleosynthesis. Scientists tirelessly explore a spectrum of hypotheses. Some theories involve exotic new particles that could have subtly altered early nuclear processes. Others suggest unknown stellar mechanisms might have quietly destroyed the element over cosmic eons. Each proposed solution, however, often creates new questions. This leaves the enigma of the missing lithium stubbornly unexplained. You are left to ponder this quiet, elemental mystery, a persistent reminder that even the most fundamental recipes of existence hold deep, untold secrets. Deep inside the planet's restless crust, a profound mystery persists, echoing the many unexplained phenomena you have encountered. You might imagine that advanced technology could pinpoint the exact moment a major earthquake will strike. Yet, scientists, despite their sophisticated tools, cannot precisely predict these powerful tremors before they begin. They understand the forces at play and can describe the aftermath. However, the precise when and where remain hidden from human foresight. The Earth's fault lines are not simple cracks. Instead, they form intricate, three-dimensional networks. These constantly grind and build pressure in ways that defy easy calculation. It is as though the entire planet holds its breath for centuries. Then, it releases vast amounts of stored energy in sudden, unpredictable exhales. Researchers diligently study subtle ground shifts. They examine changes in water levels and even electromagnetic signals, searching for any reliable precursor. Still, these subtle clues often prove unreliable. They are like faint whispers in a vast, echoing chamber. This makes precise forecasts an elusive goal for even the most dedicated minds. This quiet uncertainty reminds you of the immense, untamed power that lies beneath your feet, a constant, silent force. As you consider this deep unknown, perhaps your own thoughts begin to drift, carried by the Earth's silent, unending rhythm, moving slowly towards stillness. Beyond the slow, predictable spin of galaxies, you sense a time when the universe itself moved with an impossible speed. Imagine the cosmos in its infancy. It swelled to an unimaginable size in a mere fraction of a second, expanding far faster than the speed of light. To grasp this scale, picture a single atom suddenly becoming larger than an entire galaxy, all within an instant. Scientists propose a theory called cosmic inflation to explain this sudden, exponential growth. This rapid expansion smoothed out irregularities, setting the stage for the uniform universe you observe today. Yet, the precise mechanism that triggered this incredible burst remains shrouded in mystery. You might wonder what primal force ignited such a dramatic transformation, and why it abruptly ceased. It is as if a cosmic switch was flipped, then immediately turned off, leaving behind a perfectly crafted, yet unexplained, blueprint for all that would follow. The echoes of that ancient, unseen expansion still resonate within the vast, silent expanse. It remains a foundational secret, shaping the universe you now perceive. You might think the mind simply ceases when the body falters, when all vital signs dim to nothingness. Yet, sometimes, the story seems to continue, defying our deepest assumptions. Imagine moments where the brain shows no electrical activity, a flat line stretching across every monitor. This indicates a complete cessation of function. Still, people report vivid, coherent experiences during these periods. They describe a clear and undeniable awareness of their surroundings, sometimes even of events happening far from their physical body. Scientists observe these extraordinary accounts with profound curiosity, unable to reconcile them with current neurological understanding. It feels as though consciousness might drift beyond its expected vessel, a subtle light persisting when the lamp itself has run completely dry. This phenomenon challenges the very framework of how we understand the self. It questions where thought truly resides within the intricate dance of matter and energy. The quiet mystery of these moments invites you to ponder the profound boundaries of your own existence, long after the world around you quiets. Perhaps some truths simply lie beyond the reach of our present instruments. They wait patiently in the profound stillness for a different kind of understanding to emerge. Somewhere within the quiet hum of the cosmos, you might recall other fleeting whispers, signals that appeared and then vanished. One such whisper arrived in 1977, a powerful radio burst detected by the Big Ear telescope, lasting 72 seconds. This extraordinary transmission, 30 times louder than background noise, became known simply as the WOW signal. Scientists recognized its unique signature, a narrow frequency band suggesting an artificial origin. Yet, despite decades of dedicated listening, that signal has never returned. The source remains unknown, a singular event defying all conventional explanation. It feels as though the universe offered a brief, enigmatic greeting, then pulled back into its silent depths. You are left to wonder if such a fleeting message was a deliberate attempt at contact, or merely a cosmic anomaly. This single, powerful burst echoes through scientific thought, a quiet reminder of what we do not yet comprehend. Allow its unresolved nature to settle gently in your mind as you drift. As you consider the many unexplained phenomena shaping your cosmos, one profound mystery lies closer than you think. You gaze upon the shimmering expanse of Earth's oceans, yet scientists cannot fully explain the precise source of this life-giving water. Imagine the vastness of these waters, enough to cover an entire world in a blue, embracing depth. Its origins remain shrouded in cosmic dust and ancient, silent collisions. Some theories suggest icy comets, journeying from the solar system's cold fringes, delivered their frozen payloads. Others point to water-rich asteroids, numerous and impacting the young Earth, slowly building its liquid mantle. Still others whisper of water emerging from deep within the planet itself, a slow, geothermal exhalation from stone. It is a quiet reminder that even the most fundamental elements of your world hold the deepest, most enduring enigmas, like a hidden city beneath the waves. Allow this profound uncertainty to settle within you, a gentle current carrying the weight of ancient cosmic journeys. As you consider the vastness of the cosmos, you might sense the boundaries of human knowledge. Scientists observe that the universe is not merely expanding, its outward rush is accelerating. This unseen push comes from dark energy, a mysterious force comprising roughly 2/3 of all existence. Imagine an invisible hand, gently but firmly accelerating the galaxies away from each other, pushing them further into the cosmic night. This silent engine operates everywhere, yet remains utterly undetectable by any direct means. Cosmologists grapple with its true identity, a profound mystery woven into the fabric of reality itself. They debate if it is a fundamental property of space, an inherent pressure causing it to stretch, or perhaps it is an unknown energy field, a phantom presence that subtly shifts the cosmic scales. It might even be a clue to physics far beyond our present theories, hinting at dimensions or forces we cannot yet perceive. The universe holds this profound secret close, a quiet whisper in the vast, expanding dark. Let the thought settle softly within you. You have journeyed through 100 quiet mysteries, each a window into the unexplained. From whispers of ancient oceans to the silent, swirling dance of distant galaxies, you have touched the edges of human understanding. The world, it seems, holds more questions than answers, more wonders than settled truths. Scientists continue their patient observations, their theories stretching to encompass these elusive phenomena, yet a shimmering veil remains. You have witnessed patterns of life, behaviors of matter, and cosmic anomalies that defy explanation. It is a quiet reminder that reality is woven with threads of the known and the unknown. Imagine now the vastness of the night sky, slowly giving way to the first soft hints of dawn, or perhaps deepening into a comforting darkness around you. Within that quiet, boundless expanse, countless other enigmas persist, unseen, unheard, patiently waiting. What if seeking an answer only serves to reveal a new, deeper layer of mystery, a new horizon of wonder? What truths might gently unfold if we simply allowed ourselves to wonder, to exist in the question, without the immediate need for a definitive explanation? The universe breathes around you, a silent orchestra of the unexplained. As you rest here, enveloped by stillness, these strange and captivating facts linger like soft echoes in a silent, ancient hall. They are not meant to disturb, but to gently invite a deeper contemplation of existence itself, of your place within its grand enigma. This quiet journey has merely opened a door. If your eyes close now, the story continues, unfolding in the silent, star-dusted chambers of your imagination. If you drift into the gentle currents of sleep, these quiet facts remain, patiently waiting for your return, for another awakening. Good night.